Hi everyone, this is your Mahesh sir. So at the college, we're in the chapter of commercial arithmetic. In that chapter, the first topic is interest. In that interest, we had completed simple interest already in the classroom itself, and one more is there, compound interest. So today, I will discuss about the compound interest topic, and I will make the some few problems only. So before going to the compound interest, I will glance the simple interest meaning. The simple interest, the interest which is calculated on the basis of the principal sum which is borrowed by the person. They will calculate the simple interest on the basis of principal sum only. Okay, so now it's a compound interest. Now it is a compound interest. The compound interest I have meaning. Compound interest is interest calculated on the sum of principal and the previous interest left unpaid. So I repeat, compound interest is interest calculated on sum of principal and the previous interest left unpaid. Means here compound interest will be calculated on the basis of principal sum plus the interest which is unpaid by the borrower. Okay, here they will not only calculate on the principal amount, they will calculate the interest on the basis of principal plus the interest which is unpaid by the borrower. Okay, so to calculate the compound interest, I have one formula here. Compound interest, that compound interest will be denoted by CI in the short form. So we can use CI itself. CIA is equal to P into 1 plus R divided by 100. CI is equal to P into 1 plus R divided by 100 into T minus P. So here that P represents this P and this P, both are represents the principal sum, we know that, and R represents the rate of interest and T represents the time taken. Time or period is given to calculate the interest, means compound interest. Okay, by using this formula we can easily calculate compound interest. Okay, so I will make some few problems or one or two problems for example only, and I will give some few problems to complete in the home, and you people should reply the answer through the WhatsApp or through the WhatsApp only. And I had written another one formula here to calculate the amount. So we people know that amount, it includes not only the interest, it includes principal plus interest which is calculated. Okay, principal sum plus interest which is calculated, that both are, means by adding these both things, principal and interest, we called as amount. So to calculate the amount we have one more formula. Amount is equal to P into 1 plus R divided by 100 to the power of T. In this formula also, P represents the principal amount, R represents the rate, T represents the time or period. Okay, so I will do the one simple problem here. After that we will discuss about the other things. So here I have a simple form problem. Example 1. Find the compound interest on rupees 5,000 at 5% rate of interest per annum for 3 years. So to make the solution, first we have to write the given information in a short form. The given P is 5,000. P is 5,000 means principal amount 5,000 because he borrowed 5,000 rupees, and the lender is charging 5% rate of interest. T means time period. They given 3 years means it will be 3. Okay. To calculate the compound interest, we have a formula here. Ci is equal to P into 1 plus R divided by 100 to the power of T minus P. So just write that formula. Ci means compound interest is equal to principal into 1 plus rate of interest divided by 100 into to the power of T means time minus principal amount. Okay. So we have principal, just substitute the amount to the formula. P represents principal amount, how much? 5,000 into 1 plus R represents 5 divided by 100 into T represents time, it is 3, I written 3 minus 5,000. The next step, 5,000 we have to write as itself, and 1 plus 5 divided by 100 means 0.5 into to the power of 3, or we can say that cube. Okay, cube minus 5,000. First we have to add what we are having in the bracket. 1 plus 0.5 is equal to 1.5, and we have the cube for that, cube into minus 5,000. In the next step, 5,000 as itself. First we have to make the 3 times multiplication of 1.5 means 3 cube, 1.5 cube, 1.5 cube, it will come as 1.157625. You can write full, or you can take up to the 4 digits. Already I told in class itself, you can take that up to the 4 digits. Close the bracket, minus 5,000. Then brackets represent what? We have to make the multiplication here. 5,000 into 1.157625. We'll get the answer 5,788.125 minus 5,000. So Ci, finally we'll find out the Ci means compound interest is 788.125. Okay, it is not 125, we have to say that 125. Okay, so these are the steps to be followed to calculate the compound interest. Okay, so next, to calculate the amount, we have another formula here, right? I already explained that one. Amount is equal to P into 1 plus R divided by 100 to the power of T. So P represents the principal amount, and R represents the rate of interest, and T represents the time. So by substituting the sums, the amount into the formula, 5,000 into 1 plus R means 5 divided by 100 into the T to the power of T. Then afterwards it will come as itself. 5,000 we have to write as itself, then into 1 plus 5 divided by 100 means 0.5 into to the power of 3. Then 5,000 into 1.5 cube, it will come 1.5. Already I showed 1.5 cube means it will come 1.157625. Okay, then by multiplying the 5,000 into 1.157625, I skip that step here. Okay, you make that one, 5,000 into that amount 1.157625, we will get 5788.125. It is called as the amount which is paid by the borrower to the lender. So today we discussed about the compound, how to calculate the compound interest. They given the time per annum. So